Next up, if there's one thing people love, it's a good new food idea. And while there are plenty of people with big culinary dreams, few know how to make them a reality. Enter the Revolving Test Kitchen in Lawrence. As Adam Riley shows us, it offers the space, training, and tools to make restaurant dreams real for a lucky few.
The chicken stock right here.
When you watch Danny Torres prepare mofongo, a Puerto Rican dish that also contains fried plantains, garlic, and plenty of butter, you can tell he knows his way around a kitchen. But for Torres, this particular kitchen is different. Starting tomorrow, he'll be running his own restaurant right in downtown Lawrence without having to pay rent or cover any startup costs.
To open a restaurant today, you probably need about $500,000. $500,000 to somebody in Lawrence, you might as well be talking about $20 million. It's just not going to happen.
Sal Lipoli is a local pizza magnate turned real estate developer. Back in 2014, he opened a pizza shop here at 420 Common Street, hoping to inject some extra life into Lawrence's downtown. But over time, he decided the space had more potential as an incubator, giving budding restaurateurs equipment and training they otherwise might not get. And so, Lawrence's Revolving Test Kitchen was born.
What about that young entrepreneur? He doesn't know what it's like to be an accountant or understand insurance or marketing. He knows how to work, or she knows how to work really hard 100 hours a week, which is the first thing you need. So I backstop them with my organization. I teach them all the things that they need to know.
It's a sweet deal, but there are some strings attached. For starters, would-be tenants have to compete for the spot. Torres beat out around a dozen other candidates. Also, the winner is strongly urged to make a long-term commitment to Lawrence, because, Mayor Dan Rivera explains,
it allows other people to say, hey, well, that's possible. Maybe this thing is possible if I could do just a little bit like what they're doing. And it becomes infectious.
Which should lead to more new businesses and more local jobs. And if the test kitchen's first resident is any indication, the plan is working. Ray Gonzalez used to run a food truck specializing in Mexican-Puerto Rican fusion. In April, he's opening his own brick-and-mortar spot just south of downtown.
We're going to have the counter here. We're going to have a hot holding here, a cold holding here.
And Gonzalez says, while that might have happened anyway, his time in the test kitchen left him much more likely to succeed.
With this plan that I have right now, like the map that I have right now, due to the education that I got from them and the time that they give me to teach me this, a lot more confident right now.
As Danny Torres preps for El Encanto's grand opening, along with his father, Hilton, who'll be the head chef, he sounds pretty confident, too.
I really hope I can have a restaurant that I can do full service with waitresses and busboys and, the whole 9 yards. Our most ambitious goal will be having our own factory where we can bottle sauces, do our own empanada doughs. There's a big market for empanadas.
Big plans, which is exactly the way Lawrence's Revolving Test Kitchen is supposed to work.
Adam Riley Jones, I love that idea. I think it's
it's very
great.
Cool.
So getting a slot here obviously looks pretty competitive. How do you do it? What's the deal?
They start off with sort of a print-based application. You got to talk about your business plan, your relationship with the city of Lawrence, and then as the process goes on, they ramp up the drama, get a little reality TV-ish. I think last time the two finalists had to cook, sample, fare for the judges and make their pitches in person. Then they picked the winner.
Sal seems like I think I met him once, a larger-than-life figure.
Yeah, I think that's a fair
in many ways. I had a feeling you'd say that. But I assume he's not alone in being behind this deal, right?
No, this is one of the phrase public-private partnership kind of makes everyone's eyes droop. But this is a classic case in point.
How so?
You have him providing the equipment from his old place, Northern Essex, which owns the space, renting it out, the city helping facilitate it, but I think it's the Lawrence partnership sort of orchestrating everything, getting these people whatever help they need.
Now can we get to what really matters? No disrespect to all you stuff. We saw Danny Torres make mofongo. What else is on the menu?
What I want to go back and try is something called, maybe you've had this, I haven't, bacalaitos, which is codfish fritters. Rivera, the mayor, had his codfish fritters when he was running a kiosk at a street fair and said they were delicious. He also says his big seller is going to be a whole roasted pig cooked in a rotisserie. $11 to $12 a pound. I'll probably pass on the pig.
I'll meet you there, yeah?
All right, it's a deal.
Pleasure. Nice to see you, Adam Riley.